Here's Homeland Season 2, Episode 2, titled Beirut is back. So Carrie's basically back in action. They're kind of using her to get back into the good realms of one of their CIs, I guess that's the caller, who basically needs to talk to Carrie. And basically, this is the Yes USA There Is a Conspiracy episode, which I don't know, in my lifetime, I guess, conspiracies, of course, for me, have occurred after 9/11, and of course, Hollywood has jumped on that conspiracy bandwagon where, 24 was always a conspiracy. There's all those websites now. The internet has made more conspiracies. The fanboys, who are generally very conspiracy-oriented, basically have bombarded our society with conspiracy theaters. I don't remember having this when I was a kid. I actually don't remember in my early teens and my late teens and early 20s conspiracies. I think this is a huge phenomenon. I know there's a JFK thing, but it seems like everything's conspiracy. So this is kind of the episode that people love, because basically if something doesn't feel right, and then again, if you really look at a lot of things really don't feel right. There's a lot of kind of random acts in the chaos theory of life. But if something doesn't feel right, then basically it sets up conspiracy. But then, of course, everybody's right about Brody this time, because he is on Nazir's side, and he does save him at the end of the episode. And then I love the whole Carrie complex, where basically there was that movie, probably nobody even saw way back when, I think in the late 90s, called The Pledge. Sean Penn actually directed it with Jack Nicholson, and basically Jack Nicholson ends up going crazy because his instincts are so sharp. Because these type A personalities, they got these strong instincts and they're so sure about themselves. And then when it gets contradicted, they don't know how to deal with it because their instincts are always right. So when but then of course The Pledge, we know that he was right all along, but at the same time there was some random crazy thing that happened that kind of got him screwed up. And it's the same kind of analogy with Carrie, where she's just fighting with her own mind because she knows that her instincts are strong, but then she doesn't trust them anymore because she thought all along that Brody was the guy, and of course she was right, but then everybody's told her that she's not. So it's about her journey, and it's kind of an interesting character that she's kind of playing about, because she's struggling to find her instincts again. And that's what a lot of times is what this episode's about, basically about Brody. Kind of people are kind of sneaking in on Brody, trying to figure out his old army mates and things like that. So, and at the same time, you're always wondering what Brody's going to do, because he's just such a confusing guy. But I guess I don't know a person who's betrayed the country before. What they called them, Benedict Arnolds or whatever. And so basically, I don't know what their emotions are. All I know is that Damian Lewis, the guy's playing him, is kind of uncharted territory here as a performance, because I don't think I've seen many people do this. That's my review.